What's up guys, this is Chris here, and today we have something pretty sweet for you. Today we're going to be reviewing a 9mm pistol that I've wanted to get my hands on for a really long time. I haven't had the opportunity, I haven't seen one available, they're hard to get, they're pretty expensive, but they're pretty freaking awesome. This is the B&T APC-9. If you're unfamiliar with the B&T APC-9, it is arguably the finest submachine gun in the world currently today. This is the pistol caliber carbine version. This is the pistol, the semi-automatic civilian version that you can purchase inside the United States. It doesn't have the fun switch, but it is still pretty fucking cool. It comes with a quad rail up front here, a 5-inch barrel that comes with a 1/2x28 threaded muzzle device on the front there that comes with a tri-lug adapter mount, it looks like. I haven't taken this off, but I think it comes off because I see a seam there. But either way, we're going to be using that tri-lug mount here pretty quick with my Omega 9K as well. It has ambi controls on either side. Foldable brace, as you can see there. The 5-inch barrel makes it very compact, but gives it the same velocity, or a little bit more velocity than most pistols. However, you have more points of contact on this bad boy, so it's easier to shoot, easier to control, that kind of thing. It's designed to be a pistol caliber carbine that is very light and compact and is meant for rear echelon troops. This is actually the first subgun that the U.S. military has picked up since World War II. So this definitely has some good credentials behind it, and it has been well tested and well vetted. There's a couple of things about it that make it relatively unique. It does have a hydraulic buffer system in it, a hydraulic system to dampen the recoil, which is pretty cool as well. I like that a lot. So what we have here is this measly loaded 30-round magazine here. Now you can get these guys in a couple different configurations. You can get it in the standard B&T mags, which I actually like because I think they look better. But you can also get it in the Glock magazine compatibility as well, which would have been cool. And I really thought about going that route. The problem I have is Glock magazines were not originally designed to be subgun magazines, so there are some problems with them, even though I have a lot of them and it would be really easy to use. So I did want the standard B&T magazine capability. You can see there we fold the brace out here. We have ambi, we have an ambi safety here, and we have all ambi controls from your magazine release to your bolt release to your charging handle. Every single thing is ambi on both sides, which is good because my wife and I are different-handed. I'm right-handed, she is wrong-handed, and that will be a challenge she will not have to overcome. We have the super cheap but good SIG Romeo red dot in there with a reptilian mount, which I really like. I like how they look. This mounting system I think is going to be a hair high on here because it is a lower 1/3. I got a big fat face, but maybe not this big. So that would be great for a centerline bore AR, but with this where the brace folds down and goes a little bit lower, I think I'm going to have to peek my head up high, which probably should be just fine, except for maybe pure accuracy. You can see the pistol grip is removable, but I'm not sure if it's compatible with ARs or not. However, if it's not, it actually is still really comfortable, so who gives a shit. One thing I don't like about the gun is it doesn't come with QD mounts, which kind of sucks, although it does come with this very HK reminiscent string here that you can hook up your HK hooks to your single point sling if you want to, I don't know, rappel into an embassy in Britain or something. Very SAS-like. Either way, people can debate the validity of this gun. A lot of people go back and forth on pistol caliber carbines. I like them a lot. For home defense, they're awesome. They're low concussion, low sound, so if you fire them indoors, you won't lose your hearing. On top of that, they suppress really well. They're a very capable round. People are always like, I would never use a pistol caliber carbine. Yeah, like you'd want to get shot with a 9mm 29 more times after that if the first one doesn't work. Low recoil, and on top of that, they're very small and very light for the most part, so it's easier for small-tatured people to use them. Just because everyone should get training doesn't mean they do, and people that don't get training deserve to defend themselves too. So smaller, lighter guns sometimes are the way to go, even though you definitely sacrifice hitting power. The 9mm has been more than proven over the world time and time again. This might be the best iteration of that, so if you could afford it, it would be one heck of a home defense gun, I would bet. That being said, I'm talking a lot on how good this gun is, but I did leave this gun in the truck for 4 days, and I haven't shot this thing yet, and it is, what is it right now?
It feels like -12.
Okay, so
says the app.
This has been in about 0-degree weather for the last 4 days. That being said, Swiss-made gun should work fine. I want to give a big thanks to Brownells, because Brownells, my boy Cody, sent this gun over for review again. Brownells is a way that I can get lots of guns for review that I couldn't normally afford, so big ups to Brownells for that. And if you're worried about bias, they don't care. They don't care what I say. They hold literally every gun, so if I say anything bad about this, they don't care. I like Brownells a lot because they're an Iowa company. They ship more gun stuff in Iowa than any other company, so I am happy to say that they helped me out with this gun. Also, Patron supplied the ammo. If you want to join the Patron squad, all you do is click the link in the description. And finally, there's a link in the description for a local shelter in Ames, Iowa. It's the YSS. Could really use your help, so please go down and donate a couple bucks to those kids. Feels weird because it's such a short length of pull on the charging handle that I feel like it's not going back all the way. Damn, well that's lucky.
Are you on?
No, I'm actually, I bullseyed the target below the target I was shooting at, but it has quite the height over bore. So at this distance, you gotta understand that it's actually pretty close. So when we move back to sight in, it's gonna get closer and closer. This SIG Optic though, I mean, it's good for the fucking money, that's for sure. It's fogging up like a beast though.
It is cold.
Well, they're not supposed to fog.
Oh, I gotcha.
That's what you get for a $100 optic though.
Hey, I guess if it works.
Hey.
A little bit.
Thick girls need love too.
And cheap ones. My gloves got snow on them. Okay, go.
Do you want to go in and get new ones?
No, it's okay. They're my only ones.
You have only one pair of gloves?
Yeah.
I don't know why that irritates me so much. You only have one pair of gloves? I have like 10 pairs of gloves.
Okay.
Gotta go up a little bit yet. Yeah. One thing I have a hard time with ambi guns, because I'm a right-hander, is that a lot of times I'll hit these random buttons looking for a fucking mag release, you know? Because the interesting part about the B&T is it sort of feels like the correct mag release is on the left side, you know? So if I was shooting this and I wanted to drop the mag release, I could do that. However, on this side, this one's a little bit harder to press and it's further out. So when you have to come in, you have to push it fairly hard because it's a fulcrum going out this way. So you kind of grab your finger and push it in like that, and it seems to come out real easy. I got long fingers, so it'd be interesting to see you do that. When you shoot it, I would probably come under here and hit it like this, because that feels better for me. But that's just, I mean, that's why they have multiple controls, so you can choose what you like.
Honey, is that a suppressor in your pocket?
It is.
What do we have that for?
Oh, my carry gun.
Well, I'll be damned.
Something I carry when I jog. It's easy to carry, it's lightweight, you know. Doesn't take up a lot of space.
Seems reasonable.
You know, just in case somebody tries to mug me or something. It is ready, my love. Man, I got caught with that. By the time I finally showed the targets, you were out of ammo.
I'm not out.
Oh, you had a failure?
Apparently.
How did you have a failure? I just shot like 100 rounds out of that damn thing. You are kryptonite, girl. What do we got here? Let's take a look at it. All right, grab this charging handle right here.
Okay, I didn't know where it was.
Pull it, yep, hold it to the rear. What happened?
The bullet fell out.
Oh, I know what's going on. You know what's going on, don't you? We just shot that nice Eli ammo, and then we put that shitty ass, yeah.
Oh.
That's the remanufactured ammo.
Uh-oh, okay, all right.
I want to tell people so they know it's fair, you know? And it's colder.
Racket?
Yep. That remanufactured ammo is lower powered.
Oh, and I was shooting it real fast.
You try to hold it, yep. Tight. You're out.
This is so much fun.
That's a cool gun, right?
I'm a huge fan. I just love PCCs and yeah.
Well, that tiny little thing's fun. Right up your size too.
Yeah, tiny little gal.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
Oh, we caused a jam by putting the ejection port up against the wall.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's why we do this. Oh, we went over it.
So maybe we should have zeroed it.
With the suppressor? Yeah, we had a change in impact with the suppressor. Made it shoot a lot higher, but that's okay.
It was still fun and it still looks cool.
Oh yeah, this is I don't know if this is my favorite PCC ever, but with this first 100 rounds, this is easily my favorite first shots of the year. I fucking love this thing. All right, so height over bore issues with that higher red dot were a bit of an issue for me at distance. So we're going to put a regular mount or maybe even a low pro mount on that for future testing. We had a point of impact shift with the Mega 9K. However, that's not an issue as well. I'm probably going to be using this predominantly suppressed, so I'll just re-zero it suppressed and be good to go there. Trigger worked really well. One of the things I didn't like about the gun is going to be the magazine release, but however I fixed that by just using the other side, which is kind of cool about having ambi controls. The bolt release worked well. The charging handle is really nice if you know how to use the damn thing. However, in actual operation when it's really cold with big gloves, it actually is kind of hard to get your fingers on that thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's cool that it folds in, so it doesn't stab you in the stomach and stuff when you're carrying it, which is more important. Because a charging handle, to me, usually isn't a thing that you need to get to fast. Unless you have a malfunction, in which case then absolutely. But for most of the battery of arms on the gun, you're either going to be using the safety, the trigger, or the bolt release or the magazine release, and all those work really well. The gun recoiled very soft for a blowback gun, so the hydraulic system, or whatever the hell they're doing in there, really does work. My wife had a failure. However, that was with the remanufactured ammo. Sorry I sabotaged you.
It's okay, I did it to myself. I loaded the mags.
Oh, I guess, yeah. But it worked no problem with mine, with the remanufactured ammo, and then we used Eli 147 grain, subsonic, and it was blissfully quiet. And the only reason I'm even wearing my ears is because it's
cold.
Negative fucking 10 out here.
You're just trying to keep your ears warm.
Yeah. I'm a little starstruck right now, I have to admit. I've wanted this gun for a long time, and I was like, God, I hope it lives up to the hype. I hope it lives up to the hype. Everybody says it's as good as the MP5. They say it's as good as the MPX. I'm a big MP5 fan. I'm a big MPX fan, so I was like, piss on that. There's no way it could be. It's not worth $2,500. It's pretty good. I mean, the one thing that kept me away from it was the actual action of the gun itself. The MPX has the short stroke piston system, which is very, very low recoil. It is more low recoil than this. The MP5 operating system is also a very low recoiling system, probably a little bit more, probably a little bit less recoil than this as well. However, this kills the MP5 in ergonomics. The MP5 has 1960s, 1970s ergonomics, whereas this has 2020 ergonomics. They even came out with a new version of this year that has AR controls completely. However, I'm just fine with this. I don't need this to have a charging handle like an AR. People put AR charging handles on things. Fuck that. I prefer the side charging handle anyway. It has an AR safety and an AR magazine release for the most part, so it works extremely well. The gun, the magwell, feels awesome. The grip feels awesome to me. The controls feel awesome. The pistol grip felt awesome. It's a fantastic gun so far. Gonna put a bunch more rounds through this, suppressed and unsuppressed, with different accessories, and hopefully someday this will become my go-to PCC, but we'll never know. If I have a whole bunch of failures between now and the 1,000 round review, you'll find out. We're gonna be doing a 1,000 round review of this here in a few months, and I'll make my decision at that point, but for right now, pretty freaking positive. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please help out your local homeless shelters. Remember to recycle. I'll check you later. I can't stop looking at this damn thing. I love it.
What the? Babe, why is this in my chair?
Don't worry about her. She's where she should be.
Gonna read in bed. What the? Babe, what is this doing in bed?
Don't worry about it.
Ooh, this bath is gonna be so good. What? This is the last straw.